Good. Good. 去开始，去开始，去开始。
It's a new morning and a new day. Today's goal is to make our way to the local police station and register a temporary residence permit with them. Part of being in China means that I'm not able to use Western payment transfers and stuff like that, and using WePay and Alipay has been nothing but a problem for me. So I have to go to a bank and get some cash because those apps don't want to work for me. And I gotta actually make my way there now. And yeah, we'll see how that goes. Honestly, I have no idea what to expect. I can really only hope that things go smoothly. Every time I've had to deal with bureaucracy in the past in any other country, it's always ended up being a huge headache and a lot more convoluted than I would like it to be. So I was a bit hesitant going into it, though the only way to know for sure how it's gonna go is just go and find out. So right now we're on our way to get picked up, and let's go figure out this bank situation, go look at more bikes, and yeah, just venture around. Sun picks me up and we ride towards the local police station. I know what you're probably wondering. Why can't we just register with the police station I originally went to and that gave us all this information? Well, apparently the rules state that it has to be the police station that resides over your residence area, and no other station is allowed to process it. Why, you may ask? I have no clue. Every time I asked, I was just told that you're not allowed to go anywhere else, and this is the rules. So I guess that's just bureaucracy for you. This particular police station is located deep on the other side of the ancient town. Sun thought that riding and then trying to walk into the town from the other side would be a better idea. In hindsight, I don't know. Though, it was really cool walking through the market streets. I always find it fascinating seeing what vendors are selling and what people are buying. Though, what never sits well with me is going through the wet markets. I know the meat is fresh and that they were butchered that morning. It still doesn't look that hygienic to me, and frankly, I kind of think it looks gross. Even though I know I've eaten plenty of meals with meat that have come from one of these markets, so I guess I'm just being a bit hypocritical that I think it's gross. After about 20 minutes of wandering the streets, we eventually find the police station, and with a stroke of luck, we find out that they were closed for lunch. So we took that as the opportunity to go grab some lunch and explore. Oh, and of course take some pictures. After lunch, we head back there and find out that this isn't the right place we need to go and register at. After about 5 minutes of talking with the police officers and walking around, we make it to the right place. The minute we walked into this particular police station and they saw me with my camera, they immediately asked me to put everything away and to leave my bag outside with them. So for obvious reasons, I don't have any footage of anything inside the station, not even remotely close to anything, even the building. The things I needed to get was a proof of residence form. And I was actually really worried about getting it because it sounded like a huge pain in the ass, but it was actually the easiest thing ever. I just dropped off my passport at the police station and then they gave me this form. So that's one step towards getting my driver's license. Step complete. With that out of the way, the next step is to find someone who can translate my driver's license. Apparently, it can't be done by just any old translator, but it needs to be someone who is certified with the police. Sun apparently finds someone online and says that they're about a 20-minute drive away. So while we make our way there, enjoy some of the views I saw along the way. We get to the place where the translator should be, and only to find out that they moved. So now that they're no longer here, I'm just paying somebody through WeChat who's going to translate it and then mail it to me tomorrow. So that was that, and yeah, now I think we're going to go look at more motorcycles and just faff about. But this place is pretty cool. Tentative step complete. So we're walking through the old town and we're on our way to get dinner, and we're gonna try something called hand pilaf. Apparently, it's like a local staple around here. I'd heard about hand pilaf in other cuisines before, but Sun told me that the presentation of this hand pilaf in Lijiang was pretty unique and something worth checking out. After a very pretty and scenic walk through the old town at night, we make it to the restaurant. And this is what dinner looks like. So it just looks like a culmination of different types of food. And I think we eat with our hands. Sun didn't want me to use audio of her talking in English because she said that she didn't like the way that she sounded when she spoke English. But pretty much what she's doing is she's just explaining to me what each thing is and how we're supposed to eat it. So now I understand why they call it hand pilaf, because you eat with your hands. And yeah, it's pretty cool actually. It's actually really tasty, and I don't know, it's a fun little concept, and I haven't eaten with my hands since being in India and Nepal. So yeah, pretty fun. Everything here is super delicious. Eating with the glove is actually a bit more annoying than I thought it would be. I'd actually rather eat with just my raw hand at that point, but the food itself is really good, and if you're ever here, I highly recommend you try it. Just look how ridiculous this thing looks.